bear with you, but I don't have any bears around. If I did, it'd probably maul us terribly, leaving us to slowly die in the woods.
Yeah, and how would they even get in the room, right?
Well, probably by going through one of these windows, but I don't know how good they are going through glass. But I'm pretty sure they went through a glass of cars pretty easily.
Yeah, I could see that. I find that weird about some glass that it can like fold in and not shatter because it's so like well built.
I thought that glass
Anyways,
was more of like a plastic glass mix to make it so it's slightly
yeah,
more
plastic,
durable.
right? Anyways, I kind of dragged that out a little bit. We're doing Trials of Mana, and it won't be like the last one, right? Secrets of Mana, where like I have to start it and find the party members. We can just like start together. Yeah?
No, you have to go slightly into the story, but not very long.
Really? How long is not very long because, well, we'll figure that out after this. When the world was shrouded in darkness, the goddess of mana drew forth the sword of mana to smite the 8 Benevodons, monsters of destruction. She sealed the horrors inside the 8 mana stones, bringing the realm back from the brink. Weak from rebuilding the world, the goddess changed into a tree and fell fast asleep for years. So, like, does it follow the last one in any sort of respect? Like, is it connected loosely, even if it's not a proper sequel? Like, I'm kind of contradicting myself with that because, like, however, the forces of evil sought to free the Benevodons to gain control of the world. They started a terrible war to further their plot and destabilize the kingdoms. Peace was at an end. The breaks in the story are making me have to think it's like as slow as Star Wars. It's like people can read that stuff 3 times before they get the next set of paragraphs going. Come on. Anyways, I was gonna joke about that at the start. Trials by Mana, more. Yeah, Trials by Mana, considering the week that I've had. Little bit of warning. Wait, mana itself began to disappear from the world and the mana tree to wither. So, there is at any possible point, I might have to cut the video, which means, Lance, that we might have to pause it immediately if my mom starts yelling because, it's been a crazy bit recently. Um,
Blizzard, very fun, very cold.
yeah. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to get back into this series again because we did the first one, I think, like, couple of months ago or whatever, if I want to remember right. And I was starting to get in mind what I wanted to make for a D&D campaign myself, which is gonna be hard if I have to start it from scratch, so I am pulling from things because I've tried to write books before and I haven't gotten further than just like a couple of sentences, just basic concept, no dialogue, no anything. No middle, just a start, not even an end. um so I'm trying to pull, and it's gonna be like, for any of the people that have played Xenoblade, where the monsters, the giants are kind of like holding hands or something, or like one giant has swung his sword into the other giant, and like people live on that. I kind of want to do 3 separate campaigns with wait, first of all, now that the intro is done, I'm gonna turn it back up just a little bit. Stereo, I think. Wide? What is... Oh, that's just for sound. Okay, new game. Um, do you know which one does which? Because I kind of want... Like, which one do you want to play? Because I know that there are 3 different pairings in these 6, and I want to be the girl of them, so, like, whichever guy you want to play as, we'll do that team up.
Okay. If I had to choose a guy,
Yeah.
uh, let's choose Hawkeye, the worst.
Which one is that?
He's the thief in the upper right.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, which means that I'll be Reese, I think. Oh, it already did have his name, and I was deleting it. Well, that's a bit of progress that I'm never gonna get back. Life. Press A to select your companion. So what, yeah, I think it was Reese that usually pairs with Hawkeye, right? So
Yes.
where's her? Is this...
Their pairs are like beneath them. They're vertical to each other.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's good. That doesn't surprise me now that I think about it. And then I think there's a third. So, like, you said, you're the thief. I am, I don't know what Reese was. She's kind of like an all-rounder in magic, I think, if I want to remember like a basic description. And then
she usually casts debuff or buff spells depending on how.
Okay, so like a tank sentinel kind of character. And then which I've never really played before, and I've kept away from it because I've always thought that that would be too difficult to figure out, but we'll figure it out. So there's a magic caster, a healer, a warrior, and I don't remember
Monk.
what else. So what's our third companion gonna be? I'll let you choose that.
Crud. Do Charlotte.
Which one is that one? This?
That one. Yeah,
yeah.
Healer.
Yeah. That, you know, we've thought alike, like, but then again, I happen to have that luck with other people too.
Wait, did you choose Hawkeye first?
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting in the desert.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. How does it compare to the other one? Because I remember the other one was mostly like, nature environments and some castles and ruins are where the bosses are. Let's see here. Where there is light, there must also be dark, so the thieves of Navarro lived in the shadows of the world. Skyrim before Skyrim. The Thieves Guild once again. I'm going in. Get ready. I should probably make a better voice for him, but, okay. I'm trying to figure out, like, when I can speak. Like, how long is this intro? Oh. Is this... Okay, alright. So, go around the whole room, probably not waking him. Like taking candy from a baby. Okay, and then I remember if the dash is anything like it was in Secrets, then it's gonna be kind of stupid and not really useful at all. Had to make this complicated by waking up. Let me give you some advice. You made a killing swindling those suffering around you. Now's your chance to put yourself in their shoes. Maybe you'll think twice about your dirty business practices, huh? That's rich coming from a common thief. How dare you? Ah, touche, but something tells me you'll get over it. Farewell. I don't know if that's gonna pick up. I just shook my head, so my headset is probably gonna... whatever. Try breaking a sweat with an honest day's work for a change. Okay, so he's just, like, not even gonna chase after me, and then am I on the roof now, or, like... So does that mean that he has access to a dragon, or... Oh, he jumped off the building! Wow, what a lad! Navarro Fortress. Exposition. Yes! That, like... Well, you've played this game before, so you probably already know what the terrain is like. Let's see here. Navarran thieves swept through town, stealing ill-gotten goods, while their leader, Flamacon, held down their remote fortress in the sand dunes. Yeah, you see the way that, the tiered levels of things on the cliff? That's exactly how I want to make my D&D map look like. I don't know if I mentioned it before because I got cut off by the story, because it's kind of running away without me sometimes. I wanted to make my own campaign because the one that I just finished, that my friend did was very linear, and I kind of want to do like 3 binders worth of stuff per campaign. I know I'm getting a bit over myself, but like a bit ahead of myself, but if I'm able to craft one like properly, cuz I've got ideas after this intro runs out. Geez. I've returned from the raid, sir. Well done. Oh, you haven't heard? Lord, forgive me. King Flabacan has disbanded the Thieves Guild and declared Navarre an independent nation under his rule. We're wasting away in this desert. Mana power is shifting in the world. Our people's resources, like the water of the oasis, are drying up. We'll lay siege to the Kingdom of Thorant in the north and create the Navarre nation. Blech. Now, His Majesty has a meeting to attend, so you just sit tight. Okay. That makes me wonder, like, how long he's been a thief, because, in olden days, like, you did what you were good at, and then if you could no longer do that anymore, you would have kind of an identity crisis, I would think. Oh, Hawkeye, when did... Hawkeye, the worst Avenger, next to Captain America. Hey, just get tall. When I'm sorry, it's just hitting me. When did you get back? Is something wrong? What is Flamacon thinking? He's never been ashamed of our thievery before. How can we give up our entire livelihood, our creed? And so Assassin's Creed was born. Oh, speaking of, when I was in the store with my friends last night, we saw a Assassin's Creed like get bonus rewards in your game for eating.
Wait, pizza?
Yeah, it was. I don't remember who was doing it, but it's like, and even then, like, what useless things would it give you? That's really, like, those are the kind of gimmicks that I don't like. I know that we were talking about gimmicks in games in the sense of, like, I can't remember what Mario one's right now, but I'll just say wall running and stuff, like, the futuristic Call of Duties, how those were really awesome, but people don't like change, and they made it go back to nothing. Um, Gimmicks. I already forgot the other type of gimmicks that I was talking about, but it's in the video, so we're good. I don't have to recap. And something's not right with Isabella. I know she saved the Lord's life, but making her second in command, what's her angle? I'm sure my father has the people's interest at heart. If the wells go dry, we can't live here forever, so... Oh, that's cool, like, main thief guy is in with the princess. But a king, he hates monarchies, so now we bleed the citizens of our new nation dry to fill the king's pockets just like our enemies. Stop insulting my father. Oh, what, did you want to play the part of a pretty little princess, Jessica? Stop! Oh, wow. A smack. And considering people at level 1 have such a low HP, she may as well have killed him. Okay, so now what do I do? How long is it gonna be before you get into the mix? I really thought that we were going to, play this together, and now I've got to patch up the pieces. Oh wow, this really is an improvement from the last one. In which case, like, if it did improve per game, how did this fall away and Final Fantasy is still a thing? Like, this was supposed to be a branch off, more nature environmental version of Final Fantasy, just with replacing the crystals with seeds and stuff, but like, it's the same premise. What do you say to Jessica? She looked like she was crying. Never knew you were such a meanie. Oh wow, a meanie. Oh, I'm so touched.
How did this break away? Because when this originally came out, it was never released in the United States.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You know, like, is it possible for them to, I mean, if they wanted to, they could, if enough people like Mana, we could probably see, we could probably convince them to make another Mana after all these years. I mean, that would be pretty cool, and especially with all of the things at their disposal, with Final Fantasy, like, they could make it work, and they could make it, like, better. Gotta be prepared for a fight. It's been so long since we had a real battle. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those things, by the way, people at home, that usually I go everywhere and I speak to everybody in these kinds of games. So like that's why I was worried when he was saying, "Oh, it's not going to take that long before we reach the other party member. It might take a year." Nothing to report. Well, that's good. Or wait, secret stuff. Do any of the gates do anything? Like maybe a prisoner has something to hold out in his outstretched hand or whatever, but no. I'm thinking too much for a game made in the
1995.
yeah. I you
Midseas.
you would know better than I. For
That's right.
some reason, I've noticed in the past number of years that I've gotten really good with figuring out specific years of when movies came out and TV shows. Even though that's really not my major thing, but like, if you have the skill, huh. Okay, fine, be all pouty. And then okay, there's nothing in there. I mean, I could just like get in the bed and go to sleep forever. Where is I feel like I have not gone somewhere. This sprawling expanse of a castle. Okay, so that's outside. Always do everything inside a place before because otherwise then like you end up missing something and that's how you get lost. Any special things? So yeah, that was one of the things that I was going to ask when we were dealing with the companions is so there are 6 different people. Um but I'm assuming that you can't get a full 6-person party.
Nope, you only get to use the 3 you chose at the beginning.
And when I was looking it up before I started this, it was saying that like I mean obviously like me playing it now is proving this to me in real time that you start out in different
Places.
yeah, you start out in different places, and depending the order that you pick up the companions, the order that you select them is the order in which the events of the game will unfurl. So, like, how many, like, does it really change with the different combinations of people at different times? Like, how much does that change the story?
What?
Like, the different order that you pick up the companions in every time that you replay it, how much does that change the story?
Oh, not too much. You get a little fun dialogue depending on who's where.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe if you choose,
How would I talk to them? Oh, I see. We don't see you out here very often. What's the occasion? Inside the castle where I talk to everyone else? Huh. What? Ooh, this is a cave.
wait. Pretty sure one of them allow you to get a character slightly earlier. Early?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe it was either Kevin or Charlotte if you chose them as your starter.
His Majesty is in a tactical meeting with the Lady Isabella. They're discussing plans for Laurent and his chambers. Uh, this is the problem with big spaces. Like, where have I gone? Where have I not gone? Eagle's in his room through that door and down the stairs, you remember, right? Um, no, if anything that I remember is left. I'm running out of stuff to say, so, oh wait, no, that's right. I still haven't talked about my D&D plans. It's just I'm trying to talk to everybody, so it's like them talking to me is subverting that. But I guess if I leave it on the screen, you can read it for yourself. I know that's kind of lazy, but Eagle was looking for you. Those Amazon guards are no match for Navarlan agents, am I right? So, I I'm probably going to leave this episode considering that it's been 20 minutes, and I will yeah, like what did I say already? Enjoy I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later. It's important that I remember to say that, because, you know, I care. I do.